Hey folks, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time of day it is for you. We got something a little different that I'm doing today. I am collaborating with a company called Drycode. This is the item that we're going to be doing today. I'm making sure I got it in the screen. But it's Drycode. And they have a ton of items, products that they offer to the consumer, which is all of us. This particular item that I'm offering, which you guys know I'm in the outdoors. My entire life evolves around being in the outdoors. I hunt, I hike, I'm constantly doing something outside. And they sent me this pair of boots to wear them, test them out, see how they do, and to help get their name out. And the fellow I've been communicating with throughout this collaboration has been just an amazing man. Extremely kind, very, very rapid to answer all of my questions. And I explained to him how we operate. And for me to do a review for any company's products or the company itself, the only thing that I ask is a discount for my YouTube family, our viewers, and our passerbys. That's all of you guys and gals. Now, if there's anything from Drycode that you think you may be interested in, and I highly recommend any of you that are watching this video now, go to their website and just browse, look at all the different things they have. They have footwear. The footwear is where I was at. And they have footwear for children, men, women, teens, adults. They got it for everyone. And they got some really nice stuff. But if you end up going to check out their website, the link for their store will be in the description below this video. But there's also a discount code for you. The discount code will apply to just about everything in their store, and you get 20% off of your purchase of $49.99 or higher. You got to spend a minimum of $49.99, say $50 or higher, and you will receive a 20% discount using our code. All of that will be in the description below. No, I do not make nothing off of this. I get no commission, I get no percentage, I get nothing. I don't want anything. The only thing I ever ask for from any of these companies is to provide you all a discount. Now, I want to pull these out. I want to show you guys. When I got this box, I opened them up. I have not put them on yet. I opened them up and looked at them and was literally blown away by the quality of these boots. And I'm not, you guys know that I'm not going to go overboard to promote an item that I don't believe is that good. Because when I do that, if I mislead anyone and you go out and spend the money to purchase that particular item, it'll fall back on me. And I don't want that. I want to make sure everybody is definitely getting their money's worth. Let me turn this camera around. I want to show you these boots. They are amazing. Here we go. And this is I'm looking for the model number, but these are the Drycode Hunting Boots. And guys, these are absolutely beautiful boots. Look at that. And they've got a very, very heavy tread pattern on them. Yes, I do wear a size 13 in boots. I wear 12, 12 and a half, and 13, depending on the shoe. But 90% of boots I do wear 13 because I wear insulated socks in my boots. I have not worn them yet, but they feel so amazing. They got a good consistent stitch. The way they're put together is just exceptional. The build quality is exceptional by feel, and what I'm seeing, what I'm physically looking at and touching, it feels really, really well built, and they're really pretty. They're beautiful boots. This is neoprene up here, and then you've got this heavy rubber. I don't know if you guys be able to tell how thick that is. It's a really thick rubber sheath on it, and then it's reinforced right here. Is that the gusset? I think all of this is reinforced. It's doubled, all of this right here, and then you could see the seam of the double toe. It is not steel toe, you guys. These are hunting boots, and they are just amazing. But I am going to wear them for the first time today. I'm gonna stop the camera, I'm gonna put these boots on, and we're gonna go for a walk and go do a little exploring so I can get a feel for these boots. But just the look of them, I had one pair of boots in all the years of my hunting and being in the outdoors. I had one pair of boots that were good looking boots like this, and I absolutely loved them. They were made, the name of the boots back then were called Dream Season. They no longer make them. You can find them every once in a while on eBay, but they are very old. It's been many years ago, and I have not found a boot that I truly like since then. But I did not know about Drycode. It's the first I've heard of this company, but I will be testing more of their products out later in the year. Waterproof. These are insulated. They're durable. Yes, they are made in China, and I have nothing at all against China-made products. I know a lot of people refuse to buy China-made, but there's pretty much nothing in our economy that does not have parts inside of it that come from China. There's probably nothing. Our iPhones, all the parts, the internal parts, are from China. Look at this. They have a 1-year warranty on them. Drycode warrants this product to be free from defects in materials and workmanship for 1 year. If you feel that your product is subject to any manufacturer defect, please return the product directly to a representative of Drycode by obtaining a return merchandise authorization and RMA. Please contact our customer service department at cs@drycodeusa.com during normal business hours. Then return the item to Drycode, where, if defective, it will be repaired or replaced and returned to you. That says it all. Warranty is everything in this day and age, and their prices are not excessive. I mean, they got really good prices there. Plus, if you get something like this, anything over $49.99 US, you will receive a 20% discount if you use our code in the description below. Now, you can use the code. It does not have to be for these boots. If you find something else on their website that you like, the price needs to be $49.99 or higher for you to receive 20% off. All right, guys, let me get these boots on, get these tags cut off of them, and we're going to take us a walk. Guys, these are like very, very comfortable, and they're quiet. There's no squeaking, and I know a lot of you, especially those that wear multiple different pairs of boots, you're probably wondering about the size. You know, are they big for their size? Are they small for their size? These are 13, and they absolutely feel like a true US men's size 13. Very comfortable. I like them. I like them a lot. These are just really super nice. Very, very comfortable. These are very, very impressive. Definitely going to be my new hunting boot. I've just got to check this while I'm here. I really, really like these. I'm just overly impressed with them. They feel so good. They're so, the footbed is really, really soft. Very comfortable. Walking across little stumps. I stepped over 2 little stumps about that high back here with my Ariat boots. They're pretty hard on my feet. I've stepped on them all the time, but I intentionally stepped on them today. And it feels like I've got that much padding under my foot. It literally feels like that. And I know that's not the case, but wow, what an impressive boot. Now I will be wearing these boots from this point forward, hunting season, when I'm out hiking. I really like them, and as thick as they are, I don't think a small snake will be able to get me through the boots. It's very possible. I'm not going to go out of my way to test that theory, but knowing how my snake boots feel, the shaft, the leg portion of them, these feel just as stout, but they're far more comfortable. Them snake boots cost me a pile of money, one of the pairs that I have, and they are nowhere near this comfortable. These feel like tennis shoes. Amazing. These are certainly very, very comfortable. They're just, they're extremely soft. It literally feels like I'm wearing some Skechers with the gel insert. They are so comfortable and just extremely comfortable. It's mind-blowing. You know, this is the type comfort that you would expect on a $220, $240 pair of boots. I mean, this is they're at that level, the comfort. And guys, one of the things that really impacts me, I'm 258 pounds. I'm heavy. And for me to get a pair of boots that are comfortable it's pretty hard due to my weight, and I don't walk good. I have a lame leg. I've got nerve damage from spine issues, spine injuries, and these boots right here, I could easily wear these throughout the day, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'll be wearing these boots. The next videos you see me, I'm going to break these in really good. We have, in 5 weeks, we will be, it'll be opening weekend for hunting here in Northwest Florida. It will be archery hunting, and our hunters understand this, but for those that don't hunt, a deer's hearing and eyesight is extremely keen. When you wear shoes that pop or they squeak, they make noise when you walk, If you can hear them, if you can hear yourself, that deer is able to hear you at 100 yards away. So, when you're hunting, you have to keep that in mind. Silence is everything. You got to be stealthy, especially during archery, because you need to be within 30 yards for the average bow and crossbow. When you're high-end bows that are faster, harder hitting, and high-end crossbows, 40 yards is about it. That's the limit to where you're not going to risk injuring the animal. And to get that close, you've got to be quiet. These boots here are so silent. I don't know how I could actually portray that to you without putting a microphone on the shoe. Let me see if I can get the camera down a little closer to where the mic will pick it up. You're going to hear the ground noise just from the limbs, the leaves, the pine straw, the stuff on the ground. You're going to hear that. What I want you to listen for is boot noise. Squeaking, rubbing, popping, the sounds that you'll get out of a cheaper pair of boots, a $40 or $50 pair of boots. A lot of the boots I have, I've got several pairs. The average that I've been paying is about $120 to $160. Every pair of boots that I own, all of them, including the ones that were closer to $300, all of them make noise. These boots are in a lower price range. I don't remember the exact price of this, but when I looked at them on the website, the price seemed right for a brand of boots that I've never heard of. The price seemed right if the quality was good, and that's the way I looked at it. These boots are phenomenal, and I hope they hold up. The long range, that duration is going to tell everything, especially with me. The way that I walk, I tear up the toe on one foot, my shoe, I'll wear the toe out off to the side. The opposite foot, I'll wear the heel out, and it's because of breaking my hips, breaking my back, and the way that I walk, because the nerve damage, it wears shoes, and it wears it out pretty quickly. So if these hold up, they're a winner, and I will absolutely have a pair of these in my closet at all times. Not only for hunting season, but also when I'm out like I am today, just walking the woods, getting in the swamps. These are waterproof. They're really tall. They come way up just below my knee. And the comfort, it feels like I have a towel wrapped around my leg and foot, my lower leg. It's that soft, that comfortable. I'm going to put the camera down low. Not so much for you to see me walk in it. We know how everybody walks. But for the mic to pick up how quiet they are. So let's do this. These boots are not making a sound at all. I mean, they are just so quiet. They're so comfortable. I'm absolutely blown away by these. I love them. They are definitely, if they hold up, these will be my new go-to boots from this point forward. Well, I'm going to give it some time. I'm going to wear them for the next week. I'm going to put them in the water, in the mud. We're going to put them in the normal environments that someone who would purchase these boots, what they would be using them for. And then I'll be sharing that footage with you. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you my final thoughts on these boots, these Drycode Hunting Boots. And again, if you've seen enough at this point and you would like to purchase yourself a pair of boots or shoes, Drycode offers a ton of stuff. When you're looking on their website, look at the reviews on the items they sell. Everything they sell is a minimum of 4-star. Everything. Anyhow, if you're interested and you would like to purchase you a pair, check the description below this video. I will have the link to Drycode's website as well as a discount code for you to receive 20% off your purchase of $49.99 or more. Well guys, stay tuned. We're going to put them through some other elements, some water, some mud, several more days. I'm going to literally abuse these boots. I'm going to put them in some areas that I don't normally go, just to test the durability of them and how they perform. I'm not going to be able to get them in that soft river muck that normally you'll pull your foot out of your boot in that type of muck. It is super sticky, and when you step in it, your boot forms a suction, and when you go to pull your foot out to take another step, your foot comes out of your boot. I would need to wear, because I buy them where my boots are a little bit big, so that I can wear the thick insulated socks so they fit tight during winter when it's colder. And right now it's just too hot down here in Florida to wear insulated socks. But if we get a cold spell within this next week and a half of me testing these boots out, then yes, I will absolutely put on my thick boot socks, and I will take these out to the swamp and I will put them in that river soot muck and see, if they pull off my foot, if they're flopping around my foot as my boots are sticking. I will certainly check it, because that is something that we hunters and hikers deal with, is situations like that. But I don't think these are going to go anywhere. And the reason I'm saying that, this buckle on the back, it really cinches down and it grabs hold of that calf. And I've got them snug down on both feet. And these are just, God, they're so comfortable. But I'm not putting my other shoes on. I'm going to wear these. I'm going to drive, go back up to another part of the property. I got a little bit I got to do. And I'll have these on throughout the day. But stay tuned. More to come. Alright guys, this is it. I've had time to put a week on these boots. These are the Drycode boots, the hunting boots from Drycode. I'm wearing them now. They're phenomenal. I can't say enough about these boots, how durable they've been. I rode the motorcycle, and for those of you that are new here and you don't know, I do ride a motorbike. My particular motorcycle is a 2010 Harley Davidson Heritage Classic. It is air-cooled. And if you don't know about Harleys, most of them are air-cooled. They get very, very hot. They'll burn your legs if you're in traffic. And it was a 2-hour ride. I went through Panama City Beach, and then I shot over to Destin, and I hopped on the backcountry road for the ride back. I got in traffic, and the boot got so hot, it was burning my leg. And I knew the boot would be melted the time I got home. I got back home. I was so happy to get off the bike. My legs were on fire. It was so hot in the traffic. On the road, it was beautiful. But in traffic, where I'm at a red light and it'll turn green, you can get up to 30 miles an hour and you got to stop for the next red light. And it was, the entire length of Panama City was like that. And I got home, took the boots off and looked them over. There's not a melt mark. There's no burn marks. There's no deformation. The boots held up. My Ariat boots that you guys see me wear in almost every video, they have a lot of melted spots on them. They've been burned several times by the exhaust on my motorcycle. The Ariats are very comfortable. These boots are half the price, and I would very easily say they are twice as comfortable as the Ariats. I don't know how they were able to make such a comfortable boot for the price point. In my opinion, are these boots worth spending your money on? I can say 100% without a doubt, absolutely yes. And I will most definitely have another pair. I'm going to try out a different type. But I have absolutely fell in love with these boots. And these are my new go-to boots. Hunting season, you're going to be seeing these on me throughout the entire season. I will be getting another pair from them for hunting, but I want to get a different style, so to speak. These are insulated. They are warm. Summertime ain't the time to be wearing them. It's not too bad if you're not out in direct sunlight all day, but the days that I was in the sun for most of the day, my feet were really sweaty. They are fully waterproof. I have taken them through some of the rough stuff. This stuff right here, let me show you. The woods in Florida is full of this. This is what we call mayhaw. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but they got these spikes on them. You see this one right here at my finger? And the bigger, these get huge. The spikes would be that long on them. And I have had them spikes go through my heavy duty black rubber boots. I've had them go through my Ariats. Just about every pair of shoes that I've ever worn out in the woods, those spikes have penetrated through them. And I was expected to feel that sharp pain waiting for one of them spikes to come through. And they almost feel like snake boots. They're not snake boots. Don't buy these boots if your intent is to get out there and go snake handling in areas where there's lots of snakes. You need dedicated snake boots. But these, the durability, I mean, they feel like snake boots. They're really light, extremely comfortable, and I have worn them many days for over 14 hours straight through the whole day. Didn't take them off until the end of the day when I was done. This is from 6:30 in the morning, some nights till right at 10 at night, and I've had them on the entire time. Same pair of socks each day. You know what I mean. Each morning, put on clean socks, and I'd have the boots on until the end of the day, which is usually at night, and then I'd take them off. The boots do not smell. They do have a rubber smell when you buy them from being new. That new boot smell. They do smell like that. But there's no odor in them. Very well built. The seams are flawless that are on them. I really love these boots. They're neoprene. The very top portion of them, let me turn the camera. It may be loud, you guys, I'm sorry. This very top portion, this brown portion, is that neoprene. Very flexible. There's your orange insulation, the inside. All the camo stuff is some type of some type of PVC rubber, very thick. I mean, this stuff it's thick, but they're soft. They got a good feel to them. They got a very heavy, aggressive tread pattern on the bottom. They don't slip. I've had them in mud. Let me turn the camera up. I've had them in the sand. I had them in the creek. We wore them in the swamp. I've taken them through the palmetto bushes at one of our hunting properties. Palmettos, or the saw palmetto in Florida, will cut your pants up. They'll cut your shoes up, and there's no marks on them. In a couple places you can feel where the palmetto tried to cut into them, but all it did was put a little tiny scuff on them. These boots are very durable, very comfortable, and bottom line, I absolutely love them, and you will definitely see me wearing Drycode boots from this point forward. I will absolutely have them. I'll have them in my hunting gear. I will have them in my farm gear for working with the animals. These are my new go-to boot, and I absolutely love them. If you guys are interested, if you'd like to pick up a pair for yourself and try them out, go below this video in the description. I have the link to Drycode's website. When you go to their website, there's so many different pairs of footwear. If you're new to hunting and you don't know exactly what you need, if you're hunting elk, if you look in their hunting section, it'll tell you, for hunting boots, for the type of hunting, white-tailed deer, waterfowl, elk, it'll have a list of the animals. You click on the animal you'll be hunting, and it'll show you the boots, the right camo pattern, the right boot for that style hunting. It's the neatest website that I've seen. The people with Drycode have been very pleasant to work with, very knowledgeable on their footwear. If you have any questions, you shouldn't have any problem at all getting them answered. But if you're interested in getting a pair and checking out their website, below this video in the description, don't forget the discount code. Drycode has provided a code for all of us, you guys and gals, me and my family, all of us. You put that code in at checkout and you get 20% off, and it's almost everything. There are a couple of items that it may not work with, but what I was told, it's almost every product they have. And I did not go through the website and put stuff in my cart to try the code, because they have so many items. I'd be there for days checking each item to see which one the codes don't work for. But just take that code, copy and paste it into your cart at checkout, where it asks you for your promotional code, your discount code. Put that code in there exactly how I have it down in the description below and get your 20% off. And that 20% off now, it is for items $49.99 or higher. If you find a $20 item, the code's not going to work. It's got to be a minimum of $49.99 or higher. Footwear in today's world, it's not hard getting a pair of shoes that cost over $50. It's almost all of them. Anything of quality. These boots are definitely worth the asking price. To get a discount on top of that, it's a no-brainer. But anyhow, Drycode, thank you for giving me this opportunity to test these boots out and put them in some very harsh conditions. I used them in areas where I shouldn't have used them, what would normally tear up a pair of shoes or a pair of boots, and they worked flawlessly. I absolutely love them. The only thing I have not done with these boots is weld, and they are neoprene and rubber, and you add molten metal to that, it's not going to fare out very good, I don't believe. But I will not be tearing the boots up intentionally. I wore them, and I wore them in situations that me personally, what I'm usually involved with, and that's a very solid test for me. And they held up. They held up in everything. They don't leak anywhere. I've had them in water almost over the top. When you put them on, if you're going to be out in the woods, they have a cinch buckle on the back. Cinch it down, snap it locked. That way you don't get no bugs or ticks or debris falling into your boot. Cinch that thing down and buckle it. And they hold your calf well. They are true to their size. I wear a 12 or a 13 depending on boot. I ordered 13s because I plan on using them in hunting season, and I wear insulated socks. And these are definitely a 13. They're not a big 13. They're not a small. I normally wear an extra wide because I have fat feet. These are straight up size 13. They're not extra wide or none of that, and they fit perfect. I love them. They don't flop around on my foot. I don't get blisters from them. And I wear them all day. My feet have been sweaty where my socks were soaked. And no rubbing of any type. no noise, very quiet. If you walk on asphalt or on hard ground where there's nothing crunching under your boot, you won't even hear the boots. You'll hear your weight hitting the ground, but you will not hear the boot itself. These are 5-star all day long, and I am very, very thankful to have received something of this quality to do a review on. They're amazing. Guys, jump over there and check them out. Get you a pair. If you're going to be hunting this winter, go in there and get you some insulated boots. If you need them for work, if you need them just for getting out in the woods and hiking around and enjoying life, go over there and grab you a pair. You don't live but one time. If your choice is Walmart or Drycode, go to Drycode. Whatever your choices are, if Drycode is in them choices, go to Drycode. I highly recommend them. Y'all have a wonderful day. God bless each and every one of you. And don't forget, check out the link below. And the link to their company, their website is below, as well as your discount code. I'll see you guys soon. Have a wonderful evening. Be blessed in all you do, and be safe. Be kind. If you need me, standinggoatsrescue@yahoo.com. That's how you get in touch with me, and I will absolutely reply. I'll see you guys soon. I got to get out of here. It's getting dark, and you know where I'm at. Take care.